All right, I believe we're live now. We had to log this out and had to get some information from Wes to log us in. So hopefully we're ready to go now. First inning, we're starting the second inning here. Score 13 for your Elks and 0 for Mini Farms. Up to bat, starting the second inning, is Cassidy Elmer. First pitch to Cassidy. Strike on the outside corner. Line shot up over a pitcher's head. Second baseman picks it up and throws to first for the first out. First pitch to Cassidy. Strike on the outside corner. I believe we got it. Okay, Kenzie Crick up, one out here in the second inning. Ball low in the dirt. Ball one. Sorry for the miss up on the first inning. We were able to get 13 runs on about 15 hits. Down the third baseline by Crick. Should be at least a double. Crick rounds first base, heads toward second. She'll have a stand-up double on the play. Top of the lineup, Hebner back up to bat, third time at bat. Down the third baseline by Crick. Should be at least a double. Crick rounds first base, heads toward second. High ball one. Top of the lineup, Hebner back up to bat. Short, Mini Farms changed shortstops right here in the middle of the inning. So Hebner still at the bat, just one ball, no strikes. Crick on second. Beautiful windy day here. I probably ate 5 gallons of sand so far. So ball two, low. Beautiful windy day here. Probably ate 5 gallons of sand so far. Strike one. Count 2-1 to Hebner. Hebner towards shortstop. Shortstop picks it up, flings it to first. It's offline for an error by shortstop. Crick will come around second and score on the play. And on the throw, Hebner will go into third. So 14-0 for your Elks with Penrod up to bat. Hebner towards shortstop. Shortstop picks it up, flings it to first. It's offline for an error by shortstop. Crick will come around second and score on the play, and on the throw, Hebner will go into third. So Penrod squares bunt, balls pitches high for ball one. Penrod squares the bunt in front of the pitch, and out by half a step. But Hebner will score. Sacrifice bunt by Penrod brings Hebner up with Walker up to bat. And out by half a step, but Hebner will score. Sacrifice bunt by Penrod brings Hebner up with in. First time Walker got up was a ground home run, in the park home run. Second time up was a double, I believe. Line drop shot by Walker to left field gets through. Right field gets through right field's leg. Walker's going around the bases, I believe, as it rolls clear the fence. So a single for Walker and 3-base error. 16 to 0. One out here in the Wilbank up with one out here in the second. Wilbank a little pop fly over second base head. It's going to drop in for a single. Wilbank will hold up at first. Ariola up to bat. Still with one out. High ball one. Oh, it's called it a strike. Wilbank's able to steal second on the place. So an 0-1 the count to Ariola. High, 1-1. Strike two, down the middle, 1-2. In the dirt, Ruth will advance to third on the pass on the wild pitch. Count goes to 2-2 on Ariola. High, ball three. Strike three. Arlo lets that one go by for a strikeout. 2 outs. Oh, that's 3 outs. All right, 3 outs. Elks were able to attack on 3 of the innings, 16-0 after 1.5 innings. Strike three. Arlo lets that one go by for a strikeout. 2 outs. Oh, that's 3 outs. All right, 3 outs. Elks were able to attack on 3 of the innings, 16-0 after 1.5 innings. As you can see by the video, the field's here dirt, so if it gets past an outfield or anything, it's just going to roll forever until it hits the fence. There's no stopping it out there. Starting the bottom of the second, your ladies are ahead 16-0. Newman catching, Ariola pitching, Webster, Penrod, Walker, and Wilbank around the infield with Elmer, Heavener, and Crick in the outfield. Strike one. Strike two on the outside corner. Strike three, swinging. So 3 pitches, 3 strikes there for the first out of the second inning. Strike two on the outside corner. High, ball one. What's that? I don't know how to fix that one. Oh, that's because I got my phone on. High, ball one. Strike. Strike two. 2-2 the count. One out here in the bottom of the second. Change up low in the dirt. Full count. Strike right down the middle for the second out of the inning. So it's 2 strikeouts this inning by Arriola. Brings up number 8, Ray Lynn for Mini Farms. Ball one in the dirt. That's big old Gus right there. Kind of blew everything off course. It's hard to even see the outfield right now. Going to have a little delay in the action while the wind comes through. All right, cleared up a little bit. We can see. Strike one. 1-1 the count. Ball two, a little low on the changeup. 2-1. Swing and strike two. 2-2. Strike three. Arriola strikes out the side in the bottom of the second inning. So after 2 complete innings, 16-0. Yeah. Autumn Webster up to bat, leading off the top of the third inning for your hometown Elks. First pitch high. High, ball two. Ball 3 in the dirt. 3-0. Ball 4. 4 straight balls to Autumn. She'll walk down to first. Brings up Taisley Newman. No outs here in the top of the third. Taze files it straight back to the screen. Strike 1. Fly ball toward right field. Center fielder's underneath it and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Webster has to hold up at first. Brings up Cassidy Elmer. Good job by the center field there, just for the wind, as the wind did carry it from center to right field. Cassidy Elmer up to bat now. High, ball 1. Foul, tip, strike 1. 1-1. High, little high there on ball 2. Line drive by Elmer in right center. Gets by center fielder. Webster's going to go home, and Cassidy will end up at second base. 17-0. Nice line drive by Elmer. Brings up Crick. Foul ball by Kinsley. High. Ball 1, 1-1. Crick hits the third base. Third base drops it, and Crick able to make it a first on the throw, and Elmer advances to third. So runners on first and third on the error by the third baseman. Still just 1 out. Hebner up to bat. High pop fly towards second baseman. They all converge on it and caught by the second baseman. Elmer will try to score and is thrown out for the third out of the inning. So the score is 17-0 after the double play by the Lobos. Heading to the bottom of the fourth. I like to think all those sponsor these these activities for our young men and young women at Round Valley High School. Appreciate their efforts on behalf of our student athletes. Starting on the bottom of the third, defensive lineman for the Elks will stay the same. Number 4, Ambry up to bat. High pop. Newman get underneath it for the out. Nice job by Taze for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Brings up Sissy, number 25. Strike 1 swinging. Strike 2 swinging. Outside, ball 1, 1-2. Strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Carla's 5th strikeout of the game. Bringing up Cam, number 21 for the Lobos. Foul ball over the first base dugout. Swing and strike 2 as Cam chases one out of the strike zone. 0-2 the count. Strike 3, that's 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the third. So heading to the bottom of the fourth, the score remains 17-0. Twin Innings just want to put in a plug for our Little League teams, both boys and girls. There's games going on about every night of the week, ages from T-ball up. So find a team, go out and support the kids. If you have nothing to do on a night, get out in front from the TV and go watch some entertaining baseball and softball. Support the kids of Round Valley.
They're like, stay in here. I'm like, this is so much more funner than baseball. Baseball's so boring. I love baseball. They're way over there. Yeah, right. What's up, Mama? Nothing?
All right, starting the top of the fourth inning, we have Kyler Penrod up to bat. Elks ahead by 17. Ball 1. Low and in the dirt.
Oh, good. I'm glad you are.
Penrod files it straight back, 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. As that one's also low.
told him already. I'm glad you told him. I didn't tell him. No, Josh, I got that.
Penrod fly ball toward right field. Looks like it's going to drop in, which it does. Takes a big hop. Penrod's able to go on into second on the play. So stand up double for Penrod. Brings up Kelsey Walker. Walker 3 for 3 for the day. Foul ball down the left field line. Looks like Million Farms making defensive replacement, number 27 for 4 in right field. Second batter of the fourth inning. Walker up. We have Penrod on second as we get back to action. Walker sends it straight up the middle for a single. Bobble by second baseman allows Penrod to come all the way around to score. And Walker will remain at first. 18-0 the score. Walker up with Wilbank up to bat. High ball one. High ball two. Walker still at first. As with the 18-0 lead, probably no reason to steal right now. Wilbank check swing foul. Past first base. 2 balls, 1 strike. The fly ball to center field. Center fielder's camped underneath it and makes the catch for the first out. As she didn't have to move more than 1 step on the play, so 1 out, 1 on. With 1 run scored so far, brings up Ariola. Hit the third base. Error by third baseman. Allow both runners to reach base. Another error by third baseman reached Walker to go to third with Ariola on first. So 1 out, 2 on. Brings up Webster. Autumn hits it in the gap between second and first. Walker will score. Ariola advances to second base. $19-0 for your ladies. Taisley up to bat. Newman fouls it straight back. Inside, 1-1 the count to Newman. Newman straight up the middle for a single. Ariola will come around to score. Webster will go to third. And Newman will go to second on the throw. $20-0. With 2 on, still just 1 out. Ball one. Hit the short by Elmer. Shortstop throws it to first for the second out of the inning. But Webster will score and Newman will advance to third. So 2 outs, 1 on. We've got 4 runs in so far this inning. Brings up Kinsley Crick. Kinsley Crick up to bat, 2 outs. Ball one in the dirt. Strike one, 1-1. Low, 2-1 to Kinsley. Ball 3, 3-1. Newman still at third base. Crick up out. Ball 4. Crick will go down to first. Brings up Heavener. With 2 outs. 2 on. Score 21-0. Strike. Throw down to second and safe. Newman will come in to score on the play. Line shot by Heavener in the center field for a single. Crick will come around and score on the single by Heavener. Brings up Sterling Simpson, hitting for Penrod. Penrod swings underneath it, strike 1. Heavener goes down to second. Strike 2. Strike 3. Third out of the inning, so Elks were able to add on 5 or 6. So after 3.5 innings, 23-0. Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for Mini Farms is Tritchell, number 11. Strike one. As Ariola able to throw that one past her. High fly foul ball. Strike two. Count 0-2 after that foul ball. Strike three, swinging. Three pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. Brings up Diane. Strike one. Pitch on the outside corner. Change up. Hit right back to Ariola. She scoops it up and throws it to Webster for the second out. So 2 quick outs for the Lobos here in the bottom of the fourth inning, with Lavana coming up to bat. High ball one. Strike, 1-1. Count 1-1 to Lavana with Ariola still pitching. Defense still the same. No, I'm sorry. It looks like we have Rivas in right field now. Sorry. So it looks like everybody else is the same, but Rivas is in right field at this time. Playing a little defense. 2 balls, 1 strike to Lavana. Strike two. 2-2 the count. Strike 3 for the third out of the fourth inning, and that is ball game. So final score after 4 complete innings is 23-0 for your Lady Elks. Lady Elks Ariola did not allow a hit or run or walk, so a perfect game by Ariola there in 4 innings worth of work. She did also record her 100th strikeout during the game. Walker led the hits by going 4 for 4 on the day, with the inside the park home run the first inning when we were able to get the video going. But 23-0. Our next game will be Friday at home against the Page Sand Devils. Supposed to be a little cold that day, a little windy like today, but colder. So bring your jackets. Sit in the outfield in your cars, but watch the action. Boys and girls both playing on Friday. I think the girls game starts at 1. I'm not for sure about the boys. So see you then. Good job, girls. Those that came, drive safely, and see you on Friday. Thank you.